Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to a new game of the SimplyRYQ MyBAACh series brought to you by TVQ.Academy, your borderless school of the Qur'an. So, how have you been, my good friends, my companions in the journey of mastering the Qur'an? I continue to pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserves you and your loved ones with high level of iman and good health. Allahumma ameen. Today, our item for the game is Surah Ash-Shams. And Surah Ash-Shams, you can find it on page number 595, which will be Surah number 91 of the Quran. The rules of the game is straightforward. Get your smartphone, get your Quran, and also be ready to participate actively. You will first record the assignment or the activity of the day, first attempt. After that, I will be reading the same thing and highlight some commonly made mistakes or possible mistakes there may be. After that, you will do a second recording of yourself reading the same thing and comparing both recordings of yours and see how you have instantly improved by Allah's will. Without further ado, we are going to pause the video now and you read Surah Ash-Shams. اقرأ وربك الأكرم. All right, welcome back. Now it is my turn to read Surah Ash-Shams. Here we go. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والشمس وضحاها. Most common mistakes that is made in Surah Ash-Shams is with regards to the articulation of ha. والشمس وضحاها, not وضحاها, nor is it وضحاها. To better understand this, let's take a visual look at the points of articulation of ha and ha. So here we have our ha, which comes from this point. You should be able to feel the compression of this point of articulation when you are trying to articulate ha or ain for that matter. وَالشَّمْسِ وَضُحِّهَا. You should be able to feel it here. If you cannot feel it here and you're feeling it somewhere like here, some people may do it waduhaha, something like that, or if you're feeling it here, that means you are articulating a different letter. So washamsi waduha. Now once we are done with this, then we come down to this point where we find the ha as well as hamza. So washamsi waduhaha, ha ha, not ha, not ha. All right. Washamsi waduhaha. One more time. Washamsi waduhaha. والقمر إذا تلاها. تلاها, not talaha, not talaha. And because this ha itself requires, it is a weak letter. When in terms of characteristics, it is a weak letter. Therefore, you need to give it attention in order to be able to articulate it as it's supposed to be. وَالْقَمَرِ إِذَا تَلَاهَا وَالنَّهَارِ إِذَا جَلَّاهَا ha. وَالنَّهَارِ إِذَا جَلَّاهَا. Of course, you will not say إِذَا, right? وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَغْشَاهَا. يَغْشَاهَا. وَالسَّمَاءِ وَمَا بَنَاهَا. وَالْأَرْضِ وَمَا طَحَاهَا. طَحَاهَا. طَحَاهَا, no. طَحَاهَا, of course, also no. وَالْأَرْضِ وَمَا طَحَاهَا. وَنَفْسٍ وَمَا سَوَّاهَا. Do not say سَوَاهَا. سَوَاهَا, سَوَّاهَا. ونفس وما سواها فألهمها فجورها وتقواها. So how many ha in this particular verse? 1, 2, 3, 4. فألهم. So pay attention to them. فألهمها فجورها وتقواها. قد أفلح من زكاها. أفلح not أفلها. أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها. كذبت ثمود بطغواها. بطغواها. Of course you will not say بطغى. Alright? There's no قلقلة for غين when it comes in any situation, by the way. كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها. أشقاها. Do not say أششا. أششا. إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله. فقال لهم not لهم. 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 The same thing that we started with. والشمس وضحاها. Do not say وضحاها. For example, فقال لهم not فقال لهم. فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها. Do not say ناقة الله. It's not ya, it is ha. He. ناقة الله وسقياها. One more time. فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوه فعقروها. فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم. فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها. So you see multiple ha repeats itself in this particular verse. ولا يخاف عقباها. ولا يخاف عقباها. Alright, so this particular surah, although we highlighted ha, the articulation of ha, paying attention to the articulation of ha, because ha is the very outstanding letter in this particular surah. Otherwise, there are many points of common mistakes, but those mistakes also depend on who the person is, who the reader is, how much exposure he has in reading the surah. All these have their role when it comes to reading the any surah for that matter. So now let's pause the video and you do your second take of recording. Let's do this. اقرأ وربك الأكرم. All right, there we have it. Please do share your experience so far. This is the 7th episode of this game, MyBAACh. Again, MyBAACh is my before and after challenge of reading verses and short surahs from the Qur'an. Share your experience in the comments and also suggest what surah you will want or what set of verses you will want us to explore in our next, inshallah. I will take note of them and then highlight them accordingly. Until the next, I leave you in Allah's protection. See you in Jannah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم